All right, well, everything got packed, even Santi. There's no space in this car well, just that space. And that's our kitchen stuff. I'm gonna go pick up Violet, then we're gonna go pick up Venetia, say goodbye to her mom, and then we're on the road. As I'm coming down East Lake, I see an incredible view. I'm gonna try to give you a little snapshot of how it looks like another El Paso sunset. Honestly, it looks like the clouds look like heaven. It just feels so right that we're moving to Dallas. It's such a big thing. Said goodbye to my brother, and my mom is about 2 hours away coming back from Pecos, so maybe we can meet up with her on the road and say goodbye to her too. Just feels pretty real now. This whole time, all the anticipation just feels like it's actually happening and is the beginning of a new adventure. Look, Mama's here.
What are you doing?
So, do you see all that stuff in there? Packed to the brim. Look at this. Look at all this stuff. Packed it all. Holy moly. So we found Marcos and the mom. Santi's in the car. We found you guys. Bye.
Santi.
Of course.
Santi.
We will be back in 2 or 3 weeks to officially pack.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you we're getting a hotel. Yeah, we're gonna stop.
Oh, we don't need that one. It's kind of broken. You can have it.
By Monday.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. So I forgot my wallet, and then Violet forgot.
I lost my wallet.
She lost it.
Can't find it.
So we added a good extra hour and a half to our trip.
2 hours to our trip.
We should be getting to our hotel like at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, but that's traveling for you. Moving.
Yep.
My name is Venetia.
Violet.
I'm Antonio.
Hi, I'm David. Okay, so have y'all ever heard if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans? So 3 years ago, Antonio and I, well actually, this goes back a little bit further. So I originally was going to Texas State for a couple of years, and then I got into a fatal accident, and then I came back to El Paso, Texas with the intention of going back to Texas State to finish. So I came back and I met Antonio, met in business, and we fell in love and we got married pretty fast, if you had to ask me. We were 22, no, we were dating for a year, and then we got engaged and married in the same year. I wanted to go back to school, but we were advised to not. But I truly felt like my place was around water. I absolutely love water, lakes, oceans, rivers, just pretty much anywhere I can swim. You know, we were recommended that we shouldn't leave El Paso, and so that was a devastating day for me because I don't know if you guys have ever heard of chakras. I truly believe in chakras, which just means like different energies in your body. And so I felt like my root chakra was really blocked because I wasn't in the right environment. So, you know, rule of thumb, if you feel like you don't belong in a place, maybe you really don't. And so the relevance of all of that is that we didn't move when I really wanted to. So for about 2.5 years, I felt really stuck in life, and I was still doing things for the sake of doing things, but I didn't feel like I was fulfilled. And then one day, one of Antonio's friend named Justin quoted a course of miracles, or a course in miracles, and it says, instead of trying to find yourself every day, you should try to create yourself. And I felt like that was totally a mind shift for me, because I stopped trying to like find myself every day, and I just started creating myself with daily habits. Ultimately, we didn't move, and I was just creating myself every single day, making the best of El Paso, but I still felt that block. So Antonio, like, we're never gonna leave, like, we're stuck here. And I truly felt stuck. So in December, January, we decided, okay, no matter what, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave in 2019, the summer of 2019. Like, whatever circumstance we have in life, we're gonna leave. And so it's very challenging for you to We like to call it crabs in a bucket, where if you put a bunch of crabs in a bucket, you know, they slowly try to pull you down. And once we started telling people that we wanted to leave, we kind of felt like the crab that was trying to escape the bucket, but we had other people like bringing us down about it. So we told certain people that we were gonna leave, and then it was really challenging because we really care about these people. One, you know who we're talking about. Should I say that? We love you guys. If you're watching our YouTube channel, we really love these people that I feel like was the most challenging people to leave.
Did you catch that?
Woohoo!
When I met Violet, everything changed. She was that free soul that I needed to really have my wings too. One thing that we put on pause though, and we're thankful we did because we learned a lot as a couple staying in El Paso, but we put on pause moving. We just feel like, you know, we love El Paso and we absolutely love everything about the city, but everybody has their calling sometimes. It just draws you. It doesn't force you there. You just kind of are drawn to it. And we were drawn to just be kind of nomadic. In the time that we were in El Paso, we probably moved 6 or 7 times. And we just, to be honest, it just gets boring to just be in one spot at one time. We like the adventure. We like the different scenery. You can live in a city, but be completely different from the east side to the west side. Completely different, even downtown. It's just a totally different experience. So Vanessa did want to move to Dallas. And I always thought, you know what, it is challenging to move. So let's just help her move and let's move with her. That could be like our catalyst to move somewhere else. There's something about the law of attraction because the next thing that happened is I started reading the 4-hour work week. Relative income is very, very important. $80,000, $90,000 a year in New York City or San Francisco is peanuts compared to $30,000, $40,000 a year remotely being location dependent in Spain, Argentina, Thailand, or where we're going, Bali, Indonesia. It's like worth 10 times more, but so much more freedom because you don't have to be tied down to a location. So immediately we wanted to be location independent. That book got me obsessed about traveling. I didn't want to travel later when I was older. I had a different plan of becoming a millionaire before I traveled, but because of my own lack of execution and because of my own distractions, I guess I just didn't follow plan A, so I did find another plan. In that book too, it does tell you that it's okay to switch plans. It's okay to stop what you're doing and try something different. It's okay to do that. And there was a lot of fears and insecurities that I had that book helped me out with. I had all this obsession, all this energy, and I planned it out completely. I learned about Bali, I learned about traveling abroad. Becoming a digital nomad is what it's called.
So Antonio read this book called The 4-Hour Workweek. That like completely changed our mindset and our lives. I feel like we are entrepreneurs, but there's so many levels of entrepreneurship. And this book, The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss, completely like 180 changed our mindset on how to work, how to live, how to experience. And he says people don't want $1 million in cash, they want what $1 million can give. Tim Ferriss pretty much teaches like automation, like becoming remote, you know, traveling the world and still making money. And so Antonio read this book, I would say in the month of June. We had already planned to go to Dallas because our little sister Vanessa, and you'll see her in the video, she was gonna go to Dallas, so we were like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is a perfect time. Like, we've been wanting to do this. We told the people we needed to tell that we're gonna move. So we were set, we're gonna move to Dallas in June, July. And he comes up to me and he goes, Pooks, we're gonna move, we're gonna travel the world. And mind you, like, if somebody sporadically comes up to you and says that, like, I have a job, I have my family here whom I love so much, and I'm extremely family oriented. And I was like, what are you talking about? You're fucking crazy. Like, we're not doing that. Because he had read the book and it perfectly teaches you how to travel the world and still live life and work. Freaking me out, and I was like going crazy because he was so set. And if you know anything about Antonio, well, you don't. Antonio is black or white. Like, this man is never gray. So I knew he meant it when he said we were gonna travel the world. So in order to get on the same page, I started listening to the book and I started reading it to understand him even deeper, because like, I believe him when he says he's gonna do something, but that book really encourages you to travel the world or follow your dreams.
I did tell Violet, babe, we don't have any furniture, we don't have anything at all. We're living at our parents' house temporarily because we're getting ready to move to Dallas with Vanessa. And I told her, babe, now would be the time, not when we get an apartment or furniture. She said,